And so the four travellers travelled on through the forest. Little Roskva with the goats in front with Thor, and Loki in the back looking out for trouble with his keen sight, alongside Thialfi. And they journeyed through the forest until it got dark, and they know they needed shelter for the night. So Thor sent Loki ahead in wolf form to investigate, to find a place where they could get shelter. "All right, brother, I shall be back quickly." And off he took through the forest. A few minutes later, he returns.
"Well, Loki, have you found any shelter for us?"
"Yes, brother. As a matter of fact, I did. A great cavern that has 5 different tunnel passages. I'd scouted out ahead. And by the way, we are in Jotunheim right now. And this cave is very safe. In fact, it's quite comfortable. Not like any other cavern I've ever come across. And
what about the 5 tunnel passages? Are they all safe? No trolls or wolves or anything?"
"No, nay, I have not seen anything there, brother."
"All right, good Loki. Lead the way."
And so Loki led them through the forest to the 5-tunneled cavern passage. And so they went in there. And it was quite comfortable, and they made camp. "This is very smooth. It's very comfortable, Thor," said little Roskva.
"I know."
So they went to bed. And as they slept, all of a sudden they heard a great rumbling, and like an earthquake, and great winds outside. And they wondered what it was.
"What is that, Loki?"
"I don't know, my brother. Maybe we should go out and check. It'd be a good idea."
"Nay, Loki. I think we should stay the night, and then in the morning we will look."
"Very well, brother. We shall wait until the morning." So they slept until the morning came. And in the morning, they crept outside. And the rumbling was still there, and the winds were still there. And as soon as they stepped outside of the 5-tunneled caverns, they saw, lying down on the ground right near the cavern passages, was a huge giant. And he was lying there asleep. And his snoring is what made the winds. And little Roskva and little Thialfi, they were stuck. They couldn't move. "We can't move, Thor." "No, we can't. What are we going to do?"
"Do not worry, children. I shall go down and investigate this giant and see what he is doing here."
So Thor went down to see the giant, and he takes out his Mjolnir, his hammer. And he yells to the giant sleeping, "Wake up, you great lump!" and whacks the ground with a tremendous thump. And the giant just calmly rubs his head and wakes up and goes,
Oh, hello there. And who are you?" "I am Thunder God Thor, and this is my brother Loki and our 2 servants. And who are you? And what are you doing here?" "Oh, I am Skrymir. I was on my way traveling to Utgard." "And what are you doing out here in the wilderness?" "We're also traveling to Utgard." "Oh, what a coincidence."
"Well, maybe I could serve as a guide and take you there. You will be very welcome. I will lead you there, and I will carry your provisions. Now, before I leave, where did I put my glove? I need my oh, there it is. There it is." And much to their astonishment, the giant bends down and gets a hold of the great cavern they slept in the night before and lifts it up and then puts it on his hand, for it was not a 5-tunneled passage cavern at all. It was Skrymir, the giant's glove.
"Oh, there we go. Wait a minute. That was your glove? We slept in that last night thinking it was a cavern."
You slept in my glove? Slept in my glove!
That's a good one. I can't wait to tell the giants back at Utgard.
Slept in my glove indeed. No cavern passages at all.
"I can't believe it. We slept in a glove,"
said Roskva. "I know. No wonder it was so soft and comfortable. It was like no other rocky cavern I've ever slept in before," said little
Thialfi. "Well, if you want to get to Utgard, We must be hurrying. Here, let me carry your provisions for you, along with my own pack. And I'll carry little Roskva and little Theophi there. Your servants. Come on, children, up on my back.
And Theophi and Roskva got on the giant's back, and off they sped. Loki and Thor were gods, of course, so they were able to keep up very quickly. So, on he led them through the forest northward, until Skrymir got very tired.
Oh, I'm very tired. Here, children, let me put them down. My provisions down and everything. Oh.
And he lay down underneath a great oak tree, and he went to sleep.
What do you think you're doing? Said Thor. You can't sleep now.
But to no avail, he was already fast asleep. And the winds began again, and the rumbling.
Oh, Thor, we can't move anyway. We might as well go to sleep.
We might as well have something to eat or something, said little Roskva. I believe the child was right, Thor. Perhaps you can open his pack there. I'm a bit hungry myself. What about you, Thiolfi? I am too, quite peckish myself, Loki.
All right, we could all have a bite to eat while he sleeps, and then I shall wake him.
And so Thor went to open the giant's pack.
Oh, let me see in here. Oh, no! I can't open it. What's wrong with this thing? Ah! Oh. I can't open it, Loki.
There's no use complaining, Thor. Just wake him up and have him open it.
All right, Skrymir. Wake up, we're hungry. Open your pack and give us something to eat.
But the giant just slept.
I said wake up!
And Thor took Mjolnir and BAM! Smacked him right on the head. And Skrymir just rolls over in his sleep and...
Oh, what was that?
Damn acorns. And he just falls back to sleep.
What? Is Mjolnir losing his power? What?
Looks like you're not as strong as you thought you were, Thor.
Oh, be quiet, Loki. It's not that. I don't know what it is. I'll try again. Wake up, I said!
And he smacks him right on the head again. But he doesn't feel a thing. He just goes on snoring.
I don't understand. I'll try one more time.
And with all his might, he does the mightiest blow ever. And whack right on Skrymir's head. And Skrymir just calmly wakes up and goes,
Oh, there must have been a bird up in the oak tree.
That must have dropped more acorns on top of me or something, a bit of dirt or something.
Oh well, I must be up anyway and off to Utgard. Where did I put my bag? Oh, there it is. And off I go. I'm quite refreshed.
And he just strode off, as if he didn't even see them.
What does he think he's doing? It's like we don't even exist, like he never even met us. I don't understand. Why did he leave us like this?
I don't know, Thor. Maybe it's because, perhaps, has something to do with you hitting him in the head violently 3 times?
I know, Loki, but he didn't even act like it. It's like Mjolnir lost all his power.
I don't know, Thor. There's no use complaining about it. We might as well go. We're not very far off from Utgard. We can just follow the trail. It's not very hard to follow a giant's trail. Come on, children, let's go. And so Loki led them northward even further until they finally reached Utgard, the city of Utgard. And then a mist formed, and there were great walls of stone with 2 stone pillars. And on the stone pillars were runes, ancient runes and writing and swirls of designs. But there were no guards. The city was not guarded. So they entered the city gates. And they entered the city gates and the cobbled stones all around and towering giant stone buildings and towers. But the cities were all deserted. There was nobody there.
What terror is this? By Odin's beard, I don't understand it. The city should be bustling with giants.
Ah, but it is, Thor. Do you not hear the sound? Children, Do you not hear the sound of laughing and merrymaking? Coming from that direction, up in the center of the city. There's the great hall. See the light coming from it. And the laughing and Yes, I see it, Thor. Yes, I see it too.
I didn't notice at first.
Of course you didn't, brother. Your loud, boisterous voice. It's too loud at times.
Be quiet, Loki.
Come on. Let's go and investigate. So off Loki leads them. And they enter to the hall. As soon as they enter the great feasting hall of the giants, there's dead silence, and all the giants at the feasting tables gasp in wonder. And all of a sudden, the king at the head table, whose name is Utgard Loki. Loki knows his name well, because, it's very similar to his own. Yes, over there, children, is the king of the giants and of Utgard. His name is Utgard Loki. Personally, I think I should sue him for copyright infringements, but, what am I going to do? And as soon as they entered into home, all the giants silenced, and the king at the head table
says, "Who are you? What are you doing here? And what talents do you possess? For he who comes into our hall unbidden must prove himself by doing talents. Speak now."
And Thor spoke up.
"Well, my brother, I am the thunder god Thor, and this is my brother Loki, god of mischief, and these are two servants, Yolfi and Roskva. She is tending to my goats. Anyway, my brother Loki has been said to be a great eater, and he can eat more than anyone else in all the 9 worlds." "Oh, indeed!"
Well, perhaps you would like to have a contest with one of my giants in the hall, whose name is Logi. Logi, your majesty? Never mind. Very well, I accept the challenge. We shall do the eating contest right away.
Alright!
And so, the eating contest began. Loki on one side, and Logi on the other. And they began eating. There were meats of all sorts, mutton and venison, and beef and pork, and there was great elk, and walrus even. There was all types of vegetables and fruits, and mead to wash it down. And Loki began, and he stripped the meat from all the bones, and ate all the bread, and all the fruit and vegetables, and and he drank the mead. Oh, it was quite refreshing.
"No, this is good, Loki, this is good,"
said the giant king.
"But now it is my Loki's turn. Loki."
It is my turn, yes, Loki.
And so this great, tall, skinny giant with spiky yellow hair, it's very skinny, comes up and he starts eating and eats all the meat and everything else, and then eats the bones, and he eats the drinking goblets and the plates, and then he devours the table and the chairs, and he started to devour the tapestries until 2 giants came, "No, Loki, no, Loki!" and they drag him away.
"You must not eat the tapestries."
And they dragged him far, far away. They get him out of there, and Loki's just saying,
"That's obscene! I never lost! Nobody can eat like that! That's a freak! Your giant friend Loki is a freak!"
"Oh, freaky maybe, but he still won the contest. A far better eater than you are, Loki of Asgard."
laughed Utgard Loki, the giant king.
"Is that the best you possess? Surely, Thor, you and your companions can better us at something else."
And Thor was about to speak.
"Well, I can,
But before he could finish, young Thiolfi spoke up. Well, your majesty, I am the fastest runner in all the 9 worlds. I can beat any of you in a race."
"Loki! Thiolfi! What are you doing, boy?" whispers Thor.
"I know what I'm doing."
"Let the boy speak, Thor, let the boy speak. So you're bragging about your speed, Thiolfi."
"Yes, I've been blessed ever since birth by the Vanir of Anaheim, the nature gods. They've given me the great ability to run so fast."
"All right. How would you like to do a race against my son, Hoogie?"
"Your son, Hoogie? I would love to. I bet I could beat him any day."
We shall see. Hoogie, come out."
Yes, father. I'm right here."